Well, welcome to Night's Crafters TV. Now, do you want to start your weekend well? Do you want to be in the right place? I'm Debbie Fisher. Join me tonight for this amazing Friday Night Live. We have live price drops. We have so much going on. We have amazing deals. We have the amazing Craig Laird with us tonight. And also, in the studio, we have games for your chance to win, whether you're YouTube or Facebook. Welcome to Friday Night Live. Woo! Thank you. It's Friday Night Live. It's the show of the week we know you're always looking forward to. Now, Ben can't be with us today. No. Ben's having a little break. He's having a rest, putting his head down. They're joking. But I'm not going to do any stand-up tonight. I just figured we'll leave that to Ben. But I did have a look on the internet and find a few jokes that were sort of craft-related, more artist-related. So I'm going to tell you a few jokes before we get started. The first one, what do you call a painting done by a cat?
Oh, I don't know. What do you call a painting done by a cat?
A portrait.
Oh.
That's good. We'll carry on. How does the artist protect their home?
I don't know. How does an artist protect its home?
They canvas the area.
Oh.
Why do artists like to wake up early?
I don't know. Why do artists like to wake up early?
Well, because they like to kick art their day.
Oh, good.
Just a few more. I know. They're a little bit poor.
We want more.
This is a good one. Now, what is an artist's favourite brush stroke?
I don't know. What is an artist's favourite?
Oh, I've just given the punchline away.
Oh.
What is the artist's favourite swimming technique? The brush stroke. Oh. We're going to finish there. Welcome to Crafters TV. It's Friday Night Live. We've got it all tonight. Literally fun and games. We've got prize giveaways. We've got the amazing, talented Craig in the building, which is going to be just incredible. Can't see what he's got. He's refusing to join me. Craig, come on.
Do you know what it was? It was just, it was just a little bit chilly there. I hope it's nice to hear.
Yes, look at this. It looks lovely outside tonight.
It does, doesn't it?
It's snowing. Yes, but we're all warm in the studio. The lights are dim. It's amazing there's an amazing aura in the building today, isn't it?
There is, yes,
Nice
there
and
really
quiet,
is.
but actually it's got that little chill in the air.
Yeah, it's a bit nippy.
Yeah, a bit nippy, bit winter warmers you want tonight. And we've got some definite winter warmers to show you, that's for sure. Are you looking forward to the games tonight?
I am, yes. What are they?
Well, apparently it's a Guess the Collection game. So we should, by rights, be quite good at this.
Oh.
famous last words, and there's a tiebreaker apparently. So we will see. I think we might do all right with collections.
I am.
If it was paper pads, I'm getting really rubbish at paper pads.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I literally yesterday I had a paper pad. I had something in my hand. I was like, Tracy, where did this paper pad from? She went out there, got it for me, and gave it to me. Literally, and I just didn't know. Yeah, you're quite good at paper. It's not paper pads, though. It's collections tonight. Collections tonight, anyway. Jan's in on the socials, so remember we are fully sociable. So make sure you get all your questions or your comments into us as well. Craig's in the building for the next 2 hours, so if you need to ask anything, happy to take some questions and do anything.
Let's do it. It's Friday night.
Absolutely. We've got Sara in tonight saying hello, Debbie, Craig, CTV team, and crafty friends. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day thus far. Yes, we absolutely are. Jeanette is in. You are?
Speak for yourself.
Having a fun day. We've had a good old chit chat, haven't we? So Jeanette is saying good evening, happy Friday, happy Friday. Zoe is in saying good evening from me and Brian in West Sussex. Hello, Zoe and Brian. Jeff is in tonight saying yippee, go Debbie and Craig and the greatest CTV crew.
Yeah.
Yes, they're listening. Mary Beth is saying hi from Minnesota, and Stephen Nicole is in saying evening Debbie and Craig, evening Stephen, and Stephen Phoebe Brewer, she's on one tonight, said hello to Craig and all, and Debbie. Hey Jan, love the Christmas background. Oh Jan, what's the Christmas background? Oh, do you mean our Christmas background? Sorry. And Rhonda's in saying hello Debbie, Craig, crew, social team, and all the crafty peeps from Chicago. And then Kirsty's in saying evening everyone.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening to you all. Right, let's kick start with the deal of the show. Now this one's a good one. You definitely want to get your hands on this. The deal of the show is incredible because it's all your amazing cardstock. You've got a 6-piece collection, £24 or $32 platinum. So a really great one to start you off with there. We've got all the Centura that you can need there, plus your luxury cardstock. And I believe that luxury cardstock in the middle has some double-sided adhesive background, which is really good on some of your glitter card, which is incredible. So you'll absolutely love that one. Right, so we're ready to start the evening. The lights have gone up, so lights, camera, action. We will try and not be so naughty, I think, and just get on with the show tonight. Is that right? Right, the first thing I want to start you off with, though, is something that our Sheena brought to you only yesterday? Oh, Wednesday. And that was these fabulous watercolours. So there's 12 watercolours in total. They're watercolour inks. They have a pipette in them, which is incredible. I believe our Craig's going to show you these as well. But they are absolutely beautiful. Now, your colours you're getting is in fact, I'm going to show you the boards, and that way you can see exactly what you are getting. So let's bring those into you. You're getting your Parisian orange, your poppy red, your clematis violet, your night blue, your seaweed aqua, and your catkin green. That one is your colour inspirations. And then you've got your colour essentials, and those ones are your storm blue, your elderberry purple, your sunflower yellow, your magenta rose, your lightning blue, and your licorice black. That licorice black is incredible black ink that you've got there, and mixed with any of those colours is going to create such different hues on those. The other thing we've got with those, so we've got a showstopper for you. The showstopper includes your accessory kit. Now your accessory kit is really good to have. So if you want to go for the showstopper, you will get that included. In that you're getting 2 little pots in there. You're getting your spritzer, and you're getting 2 pipettes as well. I don't know if you heard the story about the pipettes the other day, Craig. I actually squirted Sheena with a pipette.
Never.
So Sheena lost the pipette that would come with this one. So she was looking for it. I said, oh, don't worry, we've got pipettes over this side. So I went and had a look and rummaged, pick up the pipette. And I don't know why, but I literally squeezed it. It literally splattered, hit Sheena, dropped to the floor. Couldn't stop laughing. She was doing this with her hair. I thought we were going to have a something about Mary moment. When I looked at it, it was greasy, so I think it was glycerin. It literally just squirted out. I don't even know.
I feel like something about Mary.
No, it was. That's what Sackler said. It was really funny. I couldn't stop laughing. She was like this. It was very funny. So, just a word of warning, if you're using your pipettes, don't squirt them at anyone when you finish using them. Take the glass off now because my eyes are crying now. So, I thought only me can do it. So there you go. But you are getting that with your showstopper as well. And today you're getting all of those inks, those 12 colours you're getting for £33.60 or $44. So a really good buy. Are we heading to Craig to see what these in action?
Yes, we are. So we might come back to these a couple of times throughout the show. What we're going to do to start with, I will show you some finished samples. But I thought the theme of the show tonight within Friday Night Live is we're going to have a look at the cracker die, we're going to have a look at our shaker numbers as well. Now, if you've seen our show the other day when it came to the, I'm trying to think what show it was, where we actually done the shaving foam technique when it comes to actually creating that background. So I think it was maybe Monday that we'd done these on. Anyway, it doesn't really matter if you didn't see the show. We're going to be doing the actual shaving foam technique again, because what we're going to do is, my demos for later on with the cracker and the shaker numbers, we're going to use our background paper or card that we've created from the liquid watercolours using the shaving foam technique. Let's show you some finished samples first of all. You can always go back to masterclass the other day and watch myself do the technique once again. But because these are water-based, you can then start to pull and drag the water. Now you can spritz your cardstock and then add the pipette onto the background. Why not come along with things like straws and that, and then just start to blow the ink about onto your cardstock. Let it naturally kind of fall and travel. But then you can paint with them, you can colour with them, you can of course do that bit of blending if you want to with the glycerin. Debbie knows all about that. You can then start to create the backdrop and then use your black silhouette stamps if you want to. You can then lightly paint with them as well. Now what we'd say is you can absolutely do your faux bleaching effect. Although these are, we say that they're water-based because it's watercolour, there is a dye within them, they're a dye forum, so they will dye depending on some of the surfaces that you pop them onto. So just keep that one in mind, but you can go in direct and do all your fun different techniques. So they're finished samples that you might be familiar with when it comes to collections that you've got within the past. Sheena done these the other day with Leanne on Wednesday when they were here within the lounge. If you didn't get a chance to go back or didn't get a chance to have a look and watch the show, please do go back because Sheena had so much fun just showing you the different things you can do.
So Craig, that one that you've got in your hand there, would you believe if I told you, we're going back to glycerin?
Yeah.
Sheena made a glycerin heat resist background.
Say that again.
Because I've never seen that before, so I would have put like a translucent ink down.
Yeah.
She used glycerin through a stencil, then your embossing powder, and then heat embossed it.
Do you know something? See, when I picked it up, it's even smoother.
Yeah, because she used glycerin instead of an ink pad.
I never, ever...
I know, it was really clever, and it creates a resist, like a distress resist.
That is awesome.
She's such a clever lady.
She really, really is. I would have just shown that and gone into the next one, just assuming that was your watermark ink pad and your powder.
Absolutely.
But what another great way, of course, of using the glycerin.
Look at
Going
that.
in, I mean, look at that. The whale, the fish, just jumping out. Could be dolphin out of the water, out of the sea. But just letting it starting to travel about when it comes to the lay down of your card. I mean, layering up, inking up, blending over the top, resist effect.
That's another technique, Craig, I'm going to tell you, because I was really wowed by Sheena the other night. She used a toothbrush. So, none of you were on the show. It was Johnny, yes. So put a stencil over the top, dip the toothbrush in water, but then dry it, and then rub the toothbrush through it. And it creates an even better, like the lift.
I wondered why my toothbrush was a bit orange and yellow. How fab is that?
It was the 5 p.m. show so all these samples, these are what Sheena left me, and yeah, she did all of these in the 5 p.m. show on Wednesday. Yeah. And all that was actually putting water in a heart shape. And dropping the colour into it.
That was awesome. I seen a little bit within the actual launch day show, and I seen Sheena do that. That was epic. Draw the line. Draw the line. Some people were unsure whether you could do the draw the line effect. Leanne was a little bit, reserved as she could do the draw the line effect. If you didn't see Leanne's reaction, again, go back Wednesday, watch the 2 shows anyway. But yes, Sheena's incredible draw the line here. This is what Sheena was also meaning. Although they are a dye forum, Sheena did say within the show she wasn't sure how much she'd be able to then pull that colour away. But you can see there, worked an absolute treat. I mean, floral there, could be a thistle if you want to. The vibrancy of the colours that you've got there, you can then, of course, dull them down if you want. More, going with what Debbie was saying with that heart there, just doing a puddle of water within a leaf shape, a heart shape, whatever shape you want. And then it kind of creates its own little bumper bar, whereas the ink doesn't travel out with the water puddle, does it?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, this could be an effect that you're going to get when it comes to the shaving foam we'll show you in a moment, but I just absolutely adore these.
Look at that.
Look at that.
I know. She did that in front of our eyes, and I was like, honestly, she wows me every time. That was probably the most wowed I've been, was that one.
And to think that's done from these sorts of tools, these sorts of mediums. I should say.
Absolutely. And that sun, even no colour on that sun, was just to faux bleach the through. Just
Isn't it
amazing.
Epic?
Yeah,
absolutely epic.
amazing.
You imagine that on a canvas or in a little box frame. So I'm going to set these ones out of the way. So to kickstart with our demos throughout the show, let's go in and then let's bring in, I've got a tray here. Now, the most inexpensive shaving foam. Make sure it's the foam and not the gel. And what we're just going to do within here, I've got a couple of colours ready to go here. So we're just going to go in, and we don't need to have lots because it will expand. I do want to have a larger sheet because we're going to cut our cracker out of this one. So this is why one of the sheets I want it to be semi-large. So we're just going to...
I think we're running out. I think Craig's lost it.
Sorry, I know, I'm 40 years old next year. Who would have thought?
We're so childish. We are very childish, aren't we?
We really are. We really are. Whew, sorry. So, right, that's it. Right, we're going. Right. I'm just going to use the back of a paintbrush here. You could use the back of a palette. What I'm wanting to do is kind of smooth it out. I don't want it completely smooth because I want that bit of texture to it. What we can also do is use a ruler. We're going to be using a ruler just shortly to take off all the excess of the foam. So I'm just going to then go along, just flatten that out a little bit, go into the edges. As I say before, a lot of the sheets, what we'll do is just maybe like 5 by 7. The only reason I'm wanting certainly a larger sheet is so it's going to be big enough for us to cut our Christmas cracker in. And that should be fine for now. So I'm just going to use 3 colours. You can use more. Because they're liquid, still always keep in mind your choice of colours could create a muddy effect. So still think along those lines. Anything that is going to muddy as they mix together. So use colours that are going to complement. So what I'm going to do within this one is I'm going to go in with the Seaweed Aqua here. And I'm just going to then just do a few little presses with that pipette. You don't need to worry about finding pipettes. They're already there included. And then let's go in with the Prism Orange. And then we're just going to then give that a press for the ink to go up within the pipette. And then I'm just going to go in between here, in between. Remember, we are going to come along with the back of that paintbrush again and do a little bit of a swashy marble effect. You can keep it as it is, but it's nice to then just start to give it a little bit of a weave. I'm going to go in with the elderberry purple. And then let's go into here. And you'll be surprised with how many layers you're going to get. Now, the more layers that you do, the lighter and subtler it's going to become, but you can keep going and going and going. So I'm going to go choice back of a paintbrush. Honestly, it could be anything. It could be a spatula, it could be a spoon, a fork, whatever it is you want. And then I'm just going to go like so. You can go in the other direction if you want. I'm not. I'm just going to leave it like that. And then, I'll tell you what, let's go direct just with a piece. I've got watercolor card here. And then I'm just going to then press that down. Make sure I've got fairly nice coverage. And then we're going to lift that up.
Oh no, that's a bit of a mess.
It's a bit of a mess, isn't it? So before we take that excess off, now you can take that excess off straight away. The only reason I'm leaving it is just so that we can get quite a few batches done at once. Let's go in with a bit of this larger card here. So let's press that, and then we're just going to give that a nice press. Notice I've not spritzed my cardstock with water first. You can if you want, but what will happen is it will still react to that water onto the card, which might give you a little bit more of a flowing motion. Let me go in with, I'm just going to get a poke tool or something, just to get into the corners there, to lift that one up. We can see the splotchiness that we're getting. I'm going to go back. If you want to then also go back and manipulate it a little bit more, you can do that. and then let's just press our card in once again. So as you'll see, certainly towards the end of the show, creating all our own backgrounds, we can then start to use these to create all of our own cards as well. So yes, we've got incredible background papers and cardstock, but start to create your own. So we can just keep going and going and going. If you want to add a little bit more colour, you can certainly do that. The more that you do this, of course, the less and less it's going to become. But we're just going to then press. We can then start to lift. We can even come along.
It's amazing how much you get out of this.
There's loads, isn't there? And just agitating it again, just going round and round, really start to create a little bit of a marble effect. Just going to go in with another bit of A4 again, and then press, 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 press. And then the main tool that does the wow factor is a ruler. So we're going to bring our ruler in a moment. I've got one bit of card left, so let's just use that. Press that in, and then we can then lift this one up. So let's now go in, no specific order, but let's go in with that very first one that we've done. So you'll see the vibrancy within the colour. Did I bring my ruler? Yes,
You're very good, starting off with a very messy project, Craig.
Well, yeah, and you know, thought process, you know, because I want to use some of these within the demos as we go on, Debbie. So it's that thought process of doing it first. So let's just grab hold of our cardstock. I'm using a ruler. It could be anything that's long with a straight edge, and then we're just going to then press that along. I'm going to then just scrape that back into the tray here, and then even just that little bit here. And then if I was to then really start to swirl that and get it closer together, you're going to get more of that closeness of the layers. I mean, look at that one.
That's beautiful.
How fab is that one there? I can't remember.
So beautiful, I love that.
That was maybe like maybe a 4th generation or 5th generation. So let's just keep going in now and start to take all that excess off that you can see. So some, depending on at what stage we've done them, the earlier stages, they're going to be darker. The more and more that you go, you're going to start to get lighter and lighter. And although I kept agitating it, Debbie, if you agitate it in certain areas, for instance here, not a lot of colour, but it's still lovely because you've got, of course, that kind of concave sort of effect.
It's gorgeous, and you could just stamp your sentiment in there. You've got a finished card.
That's it, exactly. Sit and batch make a lot of these ones, and do, you know, you can do what I'm doing here and take all of the foam off at once. But if you want to ink it, colour it, then scrape it, you can do. The only reason I was doing them all together is so that we could just keep dipping our cardstock in.
Absolutely.
And then if I go into here, we can see. Now, can you imagine making a cracker like we're away to do later on?
Yeah,
with like something like that. And then this one here, which was, I think this was the 2nd generation, wasn't it? The A4 one. And then if we just go in, I mean, you could just keep going. The fun that you can have, and I'm just scraping it back into the tray, but you could keep going, Debbie. You could keep going and going and going. Different backgrounds. You can then, of course, cut it. You can die cut it. You can emboss it. You can then cut your flowers out of them, and you can start to shape your flowers. So there's all of these different ways from the liquids that you can do as well. Later on in the show, if we'll have time and we'll come back to this, I'll show you how you can paint with them. But certainly afterwards, when we're not live, go back and watch Sheena's shows with everything that she's done. And then, Debbie, what I'm going to do is if I can get time to just get myself tidied and cleaned, and then we'll crack on with the show.
Absolutely, yes. Let's just have a recap on those inks. So you can buy them individual, so head to the website and you'll find them. You're getting all these colours. So this is your colour essential. So absolutely beautiful colours there. In fact, if I turn around, you'll be able to see all the colours that you're getting on there. So you've got 6 individual colours there. Those ones are your colour essentials? Yes, so there you've got your licorice black, your storm blue, your lightning blue, your elderberry purple, your magenta rose and the sunflower yellow. And then these ones, which are your colour inspirations. And you are getting your night blue, your seaweed aqua, your catkin green, your clematis violet, your poppy red and your Parisian orange. So beautiful inks there. And then if you buy it as the showstopper, you will also get this one, which has got your pipettes in there. So extra pipettes, so you can decant them into your palette. You've also got little tubs in there, which you can mix your colours in there as well and then keep them nice. And you've also got a spritzer as well. So that will come in your showstopper for £33.60 or $44 if you are platinum, which is absolutely amazing. Right, let's have a look at a few comments here. We've got Kat in saying, hi Debbie Craig and Jan and team and the Crafties. Love Friday Night Live. You two are brilliant together. You're giving Debbie and Ben competition. Catherine is saying, played with the shaving foam techniques after Sheena's demo on Wednesday. What great fun. Yeah, Craig's just proved that. It's just really good fun to use. Laurie's saying, hi from Arizona. Jeanette is saying, I've just started making my crackers today. I love my cracker diet. Yeah, me too. They're absolutely amazing. Patty's saying, hi Debbie, Craig, super TV, CTV crew and all my crafting friends from a sunny and beautiful New Jersey. Janice is saying, I remember the glycerin resist technique. Absolutely amazing. It was. I've never known you could even do that. So that was incredible. Ricky is saying, hi everyone. Wow, I made it almost. I almost lost track of time. Can't wait to see what you two have in store for us. Yeah, we've got a good show planned. Carol said, I can't wait for these to get to me. I'm so excited about them. Cindy Condi is saying, I have already watched Sheena's shows twice. I absolutely love them. I think I'm going to go and rewatch Sheena's shows as well because they were amazing. I didn't get to see the first one because I was travelling up, but when I did the show with Sheena in the evening, it was just unbelievable. Wendy's saying, hi Debbie Craig and CTV crafters and community. Carol is saying, Craig, are you using watercolour paper? Oh, that's good paper. What cardstock was you using?
Yes, I'm using watercolour cardstock. On this occasion, you can absolutely get away with using a white, like a smooth cardstock. That will work because we're not really adding any water. If you want to spritz your cardstock first, you could do to give it more of that little bit of an explosion feel. Yes, I was using watercolour cardstock. If you're not spritzing in with any water, you could always go onto surfaces like your smooth cardstock. Amazing.
Charlotte's in saying, wow, gorgeous look. Definitely going to try this when my inks are delivered. Jeffrey is saying, I never get tired of these techniques. No, me neither, Jeffrey. And Wendy's saying, these are all gorgeous backgrounds. Crafting Queen is saying, oh my goodness, you two are a hoot enough together without Craig blowing raspberries live on air with his half empty shaving foam tin. I mean, it's not like he's using shaving foam at the moment. Love this. Nefertiti is saying, love this technique so much that I let my students have a go at this now. And so many of these shaving foam papers, the children have been very creative. I was actually thinking the same. We're making Christmas cards this weekend with the grandkids. I was thinking I might get the shaving foam out and do that with them, but I don't think I'll get it put away if I get it. They literally will be in their element. I can't believe some of these are bounced back. You know, Sara told you they were all allocated into baskets. We still have some more of them. This is Sara's box from yesterday's cartload, and it is absolutely incredible. I'm going to show you a few things, and then the rest you're getting for absolutely no pennies whatsoever. The best thing about this box for me is this. I love this stencil. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. You're getting 3 stencils in here. This is your cosy Christmas stencil, but if I turn it round, you're getting 3 stencils in here. Really beautiful designs. You could be using these on your windows with the faux snow. You could be using them with your glitter paste. We have glitter paste in this box, don't worry. But you've got your Christmas scene, you've got your Christmas tree, you've got that snowflake. That is amazing. Then we've popped in these, which I love, because actually you could be making your very own snowflakes out of these. These are your origami florals, and they're going to be made into different petals. You're getting 2 different designs in there to create the most amazing snowflakes to put on all your makes. We've then got your shimmer sprays. These are from your Cosmic collection. The shimmer sprays here are beautiful. I'm actually thinking, Craig, I know that Sheena used these shimmer sprays to put through the inks, but I'm wondering if you can decant some of these into a spritzer spray with your inks and then get shimmer inks that you can spritz
Should we try it within the show?
Shall we try it? I think so. Let's do it. Let's do it. So yes, you get those in there as well. And then you get this amazing, which is your rose gold glitter paste. That is coming in this box as well. Now look at that price. We're £32 or $48. That is what the cost of your box is, those 4 items, okay? So 4 items, you're getting those for that price. So £40, $60. Everything else I'm going to show you is absolutely free, and no word of a lie, there is 18 items in this box without these. 18 items, including a 12 by 12 paper pad. This is free. This is the Ski Lodge by Violet Studio. It is the most designer papers I have seen for a long time. It is beautiful, Scandinavian. It's got that really classy Christmas about it. I absolutely love this pad. Look at those trees. That is just gorgeous. This is coming to you free in your box, and only one of the 18 that I'm about to show you. So that is your Ski Lodge paper pad. We then popped in some assorted foam pads. Now these come in all your different sizes. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different sizes, 6 different colours, and 2 of each design, which are amazing. So that's your foam. We've also popped in, you know, Christmas crafting. There's loads of different foam you can be making, including snowflakes. You've got your black and whites in there, 12 pieces in there as well. We've then popped in some extra stencils to go with your glitter paste. So these ones are your opulent trio and your decorative trio. You're getting 6 different ones in there, which are incredible. I'll just turn them around so you can see them a bit better on there. So 6 stencils. How amazing are those? They are coming absolutely free to you. We're then going to pop in a peony embossing folder. Absolutely beautiful design. Then we've got some silhouette stamps. Love these ones. They're going to be beautiful on all your makes, especially for all your... Oh no, sorry, you've beat me to it. I'm going to put this away. It's gone. I knew there wouldn't, we knew there wasn't many, but I thought there was enough just to get us through. So, but we had to show you it. But keep checking, just in case some bounce back, just check on that box, because some do bounce back. So, and that's why we had a few to show you. But you've already grabbed them, and I'm not surprised. But in the meantime, are we going to play a game? We're going to play a game. We're going to play a game. So let's bring in my board. Okay, I am Facebook. Craig is YouTube. There's going to be a prize. What is the prize? What is the prize? Let's have a look here. So whoever wins out of me and Craig, 5 people will be picked from Facebook if it's me, from Craig YouTube. 5 people will win a voucher, which is really good, so which is amazing. Okay, we're going for it, aren't we? So Craig, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Name the collection. Crafty name game. Yay! Oh.
Straight in there. No hanging back.
Okay. One I haven't seen for a long time, actually. I'm not even... Did this sell out? Because I haven't seen it for a long time. So you can guess as well. I know that Jan won't send them across in the page until we've told you the answers. So if you know what it is... Oh, it's just told us what it is there. Yes. Did you get it right, Craig?
A bit awkward if it was wrong, eh? Just like you, a
myths
legend.
And legends. Ah, and like you as well. I'm not a myth, though.
No, you're not a myth, but you're definitely a legend.
We're legends. Legends.
Legends.
There we go. Right, so that's the first one. So that's 1-all. I think. So did you get that right? I'm sure you did. So myths and legends. Right, next one. I think I do. I just wasn't sure.
Oh, she's playing poker. She's playing poker.
No, I wasn't sure. Oh, my pen doesn't work. Hang on, let's try it.
Good excuse. Yeah. Oh, you broke a fingernail as well. You're not right.
I'm going for Christmas Rose.
Oh, Debbie.
Is it not?
I can't believe that you got that right.
Oh,
Christmas Rose.
So it wasn't then. Craig. What it was, I think I'd made that wet with my white because I couldn't get the ink off otherwise. But my pen, well, it might be.
So your pen's fine now, is it? Funny enough. You got it right and your pen's fine.
My mind goes blank on things, that's the trouble.
Chunky monkey. I have to be careful because if it's the collection that I think, I always call it another collection's name.
Ah, do you?
Yeah.
I've then put the wrong thing. Because if the thing that Craig is on about, he normally calls it the mistletoe collection. But I thought Craig called... Oh, okay.
I'm going to be kind to you on this one here. Yes, that's a Christmas collection that I miscall. This isn't really
That
a Christmas
isn't a Christmas
one.
collection. What have you put?
So I've put Thankful and Blessed.
I put Thankful and Blessed.
But I always call it the Thanksgiving collection, even
Oh,
though the
okay,
Thanksgiving
right.
collection is the smaller one with
I've
the 6x6.
only heard you call that, so yes. Yeah. Free all.
But you're right, yeah,
The mistletoe, which is not jingle, but holly and ivy.
Holly and ivy, I always call the mistletoe collection.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Sam, play it again, Sam. Oh, what was this called?
I know, but what's it called? So I know who designed it.
It took me a few seconds though, because I couldn't remember what it was called. I did do the craft along for this, yes, and I used that exact die and stamp, yes. Yeah, that would have been poor, wouldn't it?
That's not your craft along, no.
Say what you see. If you see it, say it.
So Santa's sitting with his feet up in front of the window. No,
and what's he looking through?
So yeah.
He's looking through the window.
So I put Sheena D through the window.
Well, you don't get extra points for that.
Aww.
You got very good writing, Craig. And actually, so I was laughing, not laughing at you. Well, I was laughing at you. Hobby Maker, because I was saying earlier, Craig's organised us all with his boxes, but your writing looks like you've written under a ruler.
I do.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Oh.
Yeah. My granddad used to write with a ruler.
And do you still, is that how you do
If I'm just writing quick notes, then no, I won't.
So I was thinking you hadn't, because your writing's so neat there and it's straight.
So, usually it's a ballpoint pen or something, but yeah, what I'll do is I'll write with a ruler. Yeah. I'll write with a ruler.
Yes.
You can see.
And I was laughing, saying, I'm sure Craig must have used a ruler because the words are all so straight.
Yes, no, I do. My granddad used to do it, and it's something that I've always done
How
as well.
strange.
Yeah,
well, it's not strange.
If it's just quick notes or that, no, I don't. But yeah,
I've got terrible writing. Like my writing's got worse. I used to write quite neatly, and now I write so fast. I'm getting to the point where I've got doctor's scribble. Right, 4 all, have we? One more question. Oh, which one's this from? Okay.
Oh, do you know what that reminds me of? Do you remember the sweet, the Milky Way advert? The blue car and the red car had a race.
All he wants to do is stuff his face.
Yeah.
He eats everything he sees, from trucks to prickly trees.
Yeah.
But good old Bluey won the Milky Way.
Yeah.
That's quite an old advert. I actually remembered it. What's going on with me?
The whole tune of it, yeah.
Are you getting these right? I'm not sure. Let's have a look on the comments. Yeah, Thankful and Best. Everyone's got that one. Everyone got Through the Window. Jan's saying she uses a ruler too. And Margaret is saying, you two brighten my day, a very miserable day. Oh, Margaret, I'm very sorry to hear that you're having a miserable day. Hopefully, I'm glad we can cheer you up. Carol is saying, yeah, Christmas Road's got that. Loads got that as well. Loads got Myths and Legends. So, yes, you're all doing very well. OK, I mean, it'd be poor if we didn't get this one. What have you got, Craig?
Well, I put Vintage Vegas.
Oh, I put Las Vegas, so I've got that wrong. It is Vintage Vegas.
Vintage Vegas.
I know it's Vintage Vegas, but because we had Las Vegas, I put that because of that.
I don't mind if you give Debbie a point on that one.
Well, I mean...
Do you know what intrigued me? Sam,
I knew it was what it was.
Yeah.
It's just...
Sam, are we able to look at that finished sample again? That was just... Yeah,
Back to the finished card.
yeah, just to the finished... That one there.
I
I'm
put
intrigued.
Vegas instead of
What was the
Vegas.
sentiment originally? We've had to cover it with a Crafter's Companion logo.
Oh, it must say Vegas. Yeah,
Okay,
maybe,
so it
yes.
says something about Vegas.
Probably says
which
Las
is-
Vegas.
Okay, I thought, what's someone written there with a sentiment? But, gotcha. I see.
There we go. Of course. Vintage Vegas. There we go.
Vegas.
So you've all done very well. Yeah, Viva Craft Vegas. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely amazing. We've got 5 all then. They're letting me have that last one. So, yeah, I did know it was Vintage Vegas. It's just that in my head, we've just had birthday and it was Las Vegas. So there we go. Anyway, I need to recover now. So we're going to have a very short break, but stay tuned because we will be right back.
Get in early on the morning to work, set up all my cameras, all my TV monitors, make sure the lights are on, check off some things for the show. After the last show, we need to make sure everything's switched off, ready for the next day. Then I get to go home, just watch some TV, watch some movies or something when I'm making some food, and then go to sleep. The best part of my day is probably going live for the first time, like the first show of the day. I enjoy it, it's just fun. Get to warm up into the day. It's when everyone's saying good morning, everyone's chatting on the live chats, so yeah. I'd say night owl, but I'm also up quite early, so a bit of both. Shower at night time. Coffee, but I like iced coffees more than hot. Savoury breakfast. Masterclass. Definitely my headphones, helps with the bus rides. I like noodles, but it has to be done properly in a pan, whacking an egg, spring onions, all the trimmings. Mad by J Park. I check the bus timetable so I can get home.
Come in, check my emails, then lay the shows out in the studio, set pack shots up. Then I will get new polls, pick shows, solve any problems that need solving. We deal with other teams where we receive marketing suites, we receive boards. We pick samples to send to Hobby Maker. We pick samples to send to QVC. We will take the previous shows out of the studios, set the new shows up. We do floor manage occasionally, not all the time, making sure that the craft expert presenters have everything at hand that they need. Anything that they haven't got during shows, we will run about and get the products for them. think on a morning when it's really quiet, I can get more done when there's nobody else in the building. Night owl. Morning. Coffee on a morning, tea the rest of the day. Savoury. Normally lunchtime. Craft along. Mobile phone. Christina's chicken wrap. Barry White. You're my first, my last, my everything. Go home and make the tea.
Hello and welcome back to Crafters TV. It's Friday Night Live. What are you all up to? Let us know in the comments because it'd be good to see what you do on your Friday night. What do you do after we're off air? Do you go and party all night, or do you go and put your feet up and watch the telly? Let us know. It's all fun and games in the studio tonight, and we've got something else where we're going to shake it up a bit now with our numbers. Now, did you see our new shaker numbers? They are incredible. I love these because the size of them are so good, so they really stand out. I love the fact that we can personalise something with the numbers. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, thank you. I might have to give these back to Craig. So I never got them. No.
Did you not?
No. I haven't got them. I got these two. Sorry, going off track now. Let's go back to the numbers and then I'll tell you what you'll get with yours that I didn't with mine. But look at the size of these. I adore these because what you are getting here, you can't really see it from the boards very clearly, but the white here, the black, sorry, is a die, the white is a die, and the middle section is a die. So you're getting 3 dies with each one of these. It means the versatility of these numbers are incredible. You could be cutting apertures, you could be doing your shaker cards, you could just be using one of those numbers on there. Each one of them is just amazing. Now you'll see you've got your 0 to 8, but you've not got your number 9 because you just turn the number 6 round, and obviously you can make any numbers out of them. What we've also got there for you as well, these little dots down here, the hearts, the little shapes. We've got hearts, dots and stars. These are shaker dies that you get in there, so you can create all your own little shakers. So I think they're really good. But if you cut them out of mirror cards, you've got little gems that you could be making your own of as well, so, and sticking on your card. You've also got your ordinals, and you've then got your balloons, your heart, your star, and your today. So whatever age you want to put on there, you've got your todays, which I absolutely love. On top of that, you are getting your shaker beads. The first time we've done beads like this, and I love these. I think I'm going to be ordering multiples of these. They're absolutely amazing. So you've got all these lovely little seed beads in there, which are incredible. And I love a shaker card that sounds like a shaker card, one that actually, when you shake them, you can hear them. You're getting this tub of huge 50 grams of your sequins in there, so absolutely love those ones. And shaker glitter, which I have not got, which is amazing. And your foam on a roll, which is perfectly sized to go onto the numbers when you're using them to make your shaker cards. So you will get all of those in there, including your shaker beads, your shaker sequins, and your shaker glitter. So absolutely amazing kit there. Craig, you're going to do something with these.
I am indeed, but what we're going to do is we're going to use one of the backgrounds we created when it came to, of course, the shaving foam. What I would say, although you do get that foam in a roll, my best advice for you for an even better one, even if we can say even better one, is our foam pad bundle. You know, of our pack of small foam pads, you've got those really thin strips in there. They're also brilliant for this set. They're the ones that I tend to use. I'm not sure if we've got any at the side. No, we don't, but you'll know what I mean. We've shown them quite a few times. In the small foam pad bundle, you get those little strips. So this one here, this is one that we've done on Monday on Masterclass. So this is completely different look, but I am going to be using one that we've just done. So these are the ones that we've just done beforehand. I am going to use that top one, but we can see these, just giving them a wipe, any excess of the shaving foam.
They look so cool.
But they're really, really smart, aren't they? And that was just 3 colours. You could add a 4th, you could take one away, do different tones. It's entirely up to yourself. But we're going to go in with that one here. So what I just need to check, I had already pre-sized this one, so just over 4 1/4 by just over 6 1/4. So I'm just going to go in here. I'm going to take a little bit off each side, just over 4 1/4, and then just over, there we go. So 6, let's go right down to 4. Yeah, let's go 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. Then I'm going to go in with a bit of black, and then we're going to go 4 1/2, just under 4 1/2 by just under 6 1/2. So I'm going to make sure I've got a nice frame, which I do. I'm just going to make that just a teeny bit thinner. So we've got a nice delicate frame here. And if I then, there we go. Yes, perfect, happy with that. So going back on what you said earlier on, Debbie, with doing these backgrounds, a sentiment. That's all that you need.
Absolutely.
That's all that you need. These I'm going to keep, you know how I like to do my strip background with all of the offcuts of pattern paper? So you can do that. What I am also going to do is I'm going to gut the black card, because we're going to do a 5 by 7 card, and I've taken some of the mint, which was ironically out of the Myths and Legends linen cardstock. So that's going to go into here. Now we are going to use the number 8, so that's going to be cut into there. But what will happen, Debbie, is I'll just see this black card. I want to see all the way through.
Yep.
So what I'm going to do, of course, I could cut the number out of there, but I'm going to just gut it, just to make it a little bit easier for myself. So I'm just going to go up. I tend to go to the 1/2 inch mark, and I kind of do that as standard when I'm gutting my cardstock. Still get that little bit of width all the way around, and I know I'm still going to have enough space when I come and mat and layer. So I'm just going to go in, and I'm just going to snip these little bits just where we've got that connecting bit, or we can just pull it like so. And if I then take that one away, I know now that I've got my perfect mat and layer. And then when I do come to die cut my number, which we're away to do now, I'll see through onto the mint card and not the black card.
Perfect.
So let's go in, number 8. Don't tend to see a number 8 birthday card. Usually you find them was at 10 onwards, maybe a little bit more nowadays, single numbers. But if you struggle, then of course at least you can do your own ones. So what we're going to do, and at the end I will show you some finished samples, but we're going to take the 3 dies from the 8. So we're going to use these 2 outer dies here. So when it comes to these 2 dies, I'm going to use this smallest one first, and I'm going to go maybe a little bit further up to the top than I am at the bottom, and then I'm going to just lay that down with a little bit of tape, and I'm going to get that as central as I can, left and right, and then I'm just going to tape that down like so. And then I'm just going to layer that up. Now, because this is a simple die, I'm just going to run that through without the magnetic shim. So to run that one through, that's going to give us the start of the aperture of the number 8. And then we can then take that same die, and we're going to use the outline of the 8. So I can take that away. Now, I'm not going to need that one, Debbie, but what I could do is cut the letter or the number 8 out of it, and then I've got a fancy number 8 within that background we've created. So don't need that one. So let's keep our plates. Let's take that little bit of black that I've got from the inside. And this is what I was meaning by you could have easily cut this frame of an 8 straight from the back, but it's just something that I do prefer. I prefer cutting it out my card first, cutting the card, and then I'll align and cut. So this is going to give us a nice little delicate frame, because where we've got the aperture of, or the outline of the 8, it's nice, but it's nice if we just finish it off with maybe a framed edge. So take those out. So this is the bit that I need, which is going to fit into there. So we've nicely rounded that off. It's going to be a nice finish. So if I start to layer these together...
They are so versatile, aren't they?
They're so versatile, aren't they? I mean, if I just take... I think, I might be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, I think maybe Debbie Robinson done this. Was it roundabout launch or something? Just to show you the different ways.
All the difference for one number.
From one number.
Yeah.
You've got your solid in 3 different forms. You've got your kind of apertures in 3 different forms as well. So that's just one of the numbers that you've got. But you can see now, I can see through into the mint cardstock, and that's what I wanted. And what we're doing is, we're going to do a shaker slightly different. So instead of it doing or being a single number, what we're doing is we're going to be flush with on our cardstock. So I'm going to go in now with some of my tacky glue, and then I'm going to add that to the back of this framed 8. Start to run these through. And the size of these are really good, because if you wanted to create kind of like pennants or that and start to create your own bunting for New Year, maybe you have a New Year party, and then you can do 2025 with the numbers as well. So don't always think as though it has to be for birthdays and ages. It could be dates if someone's getting married, or it could be a birthday, you know, wee boy, wee girl's been born. So you can do that for parties. But press that in, and then just while I'm here, I'm just going to use my tape, and I can mat and layer that onto that black frame that I've created here. If you do what I've done here, and you know I do this quite a lot, but if you do cut your card, just be careful, because by cutting your card you make it more flimsy. It's a lot more flexible. So just make sure it's nice, it's steady, and then I'm just going to go in, and then visually I'm just going to line up. Sometimes there's a little bit more chance of your cardstock moving because it's got that bit more of a flexibility. Just going to trim off that little bit at the edge there. Like so just a little slither. So this could be our alcohol effect papers, this could be our pattern papers, but how nice is it that we are going to have created, Debbie, a full card that started off from liquid watercolors to then, of course, having the dies. So you really are doing it right from the start.
Yeah, absolutely.
Designing your own card. So this one, let's add that on to our black. And it's a 5x7 card, but it's a top fold or a 10th fold card, depending on what you call it. So let's make sure I'm the right weight, which I am. So this one we're going to keep flat. Now, because we're still using this as a shaker, we need height. But as I said a moment ago, we're not creating an individual number. So this layer is the layer that's going to have height to it. So I'm going to press that down here. And then we need to shaker, we need to block that aperture. So I've got some acetate here, and I'm going to go in with my red liner. As much as your tape runner would work, I'm still quite old school when it comes to certain materials and what I tend to do, i.e. acetates. I will tend to use my red liner tape.
Yeah, I'm the same.
It's just something that I still will always go to. So adding that all the way around. Doesn't need to be neat like your foam needs to be. We just need to make sure that we've got a nice edge of the red liner tape all the way around. And then I'm going to press that down. I'm going to go in with my absolute favourite tool, and I did dip into Cartload last night for about 10-15 minutes when you were talking about the tool set, Debbie, and having that pokey tool that's in it. I agree, it's a brilliant pokey tool. So if you grab hold of that last night, well done. So let's go in with my acetate and press that down. So I've now created that barrier. So if I press that in, so that will essentially go into there. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to change ever so slightly, and that was the number 8. I had already cut that into black cardstock previously, and that was going to sit into here, which looks quite funky. But let's take that bit of spare that I've done. Let's do a drop shadow. Oh, nice. Let's use that, really go to town.
I absolutely love that background.
It's smart, isn't it?
It's so cool, love it.
It's smart, it's really fun.
And what's brilliant is you get something different every time,
Every time, yeah. If you're someone that loves the same result, don't do the shaving foam technique, because you're not going to get that same result. You could get close-ish, but you'll never get identical result. but that's also really nice as well, because you're going to get something completely unique. There is not one piece of paper in the whole entire world that's exactly the same as that one, and there never will be, because you've created it yourself. So if I take that out, let's take that out. So we've now got our number 8 that we've cut from our backdrop that we created ourselves. So let's do a drop shadow. So I'm just going to add my glue all the way round, and then I'm going to do what I usually do, and that's I kind of hover and then I pull down to the bottom right hand corner ever so slightly and layer that, press that in. So that will still sit nicely over the top. And even if you use it in a way where you're not doing a shaker, it's still effective, but that will sit on top of the acetate.
Love that. So
let's start to build this one up. So on the back here, I'm going to go, Debbie, can I please get the beads that you
Oh,
had?
yes, the beads. I will bring them across.
Beads, that would be great. I'm going to use just my foam on a roll that I've got on this side here. You could use the same that you get within the set. So if I just snip that up, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm a big fan of tiny little seed beads, because they create a really, really satisfying shaking noise within your shakers. So what I'm going to do here is when you're doing your shaker, you just need to make sure the edges of your foam on a roll are joined together and you've got no gaps. Otherwise, the contents will fall out. So we're just going to make sure we're pressed right up against the edge, and then we're going to come right to that edge and make sure we're joined like so. And then to balance it out, what I'm also going to do is I'm just going to do an edge all the way around. This part doesn't need to be joined up because this is just going to create that balance. And although I'm doing full strips, you don't have to. If you just wanted to do kind of little blocks or little squares, you can do. But I'm just using what I've got. And then if I bring in those little beads. Now some people do shakers slightly different. There's no right or wrong way. What I mean by that, some people, Debbie, as you know, some people will put the contents onto the back there and then put another layer of acetate just to sandwich it in. And absolutely you can do that. If that's a comfort to you, you can do that. I don't. I always will go direct onto my card. And as I said before, there's no right or wrong. One way's not right and the other's wrong. It's personal preference. Sometimes it's maybe a little bit more. If you're beginning, it's maybe a good idea to do a layer of acetate just to build up that confidence, to make sure that you know that you've got no gaps whatsoever. But we're going to take the backing off like so. So let's just take that one's off, and then that one, take the last two off. So if we get hold of that, peel that one off. So I'm not going to stick it down. I'm just visually, I'm going to get a little bit of a guide, so I know it needs to go round about into here. So we're going to go in with the beads here, and they will roll about to start with. So I'm just going to go in like so.
Always putting lots in.
I do like a good shaker, a good amount. I don't want to shake a card and I just have a tiddly shaker. You know what I mean? You want something. You want something substantial. You want a good shake. You do
a tiddly, is that what you said?
You don't want a tiddly shaker.
Tiddly
no,
shaker.
not at all. No, we don't want tiddlies here. Right, so let's just press that in, making sure we've got nothing that's going to join over that foam on a roll. So we're going to then get that aligned. Just rock and roll slightly till we've got it flat. Press that in, hold that down, and then we're just going to make sure we've got a really, really good join.
Oh, I love that.
How satisfying is that?
I know, so nice.
Really satisfying. And then let's take that number 8. So that number 8, I'm going to lift on foam pads again. Now you can use that foam on a roll if you want to, but I'm just going to use my actual foam pads here. So I'm just going to then make them a little bit smaller, and then we're just going to add a few little bits there. Let's add another one. And then sentiment-wise, all that I'm going to add, Debbie, I'm not going to add the die cut that you get with it. I've gone in with our sentiments that came with the stamp and the template.
Oh, yes.
With the Sheena's flowers a while back.
Nice, yeah.
So I'm just going to go in with Celebrate. So let me pop the 8.
And actually your Celebrate and the Today would be a good
Celebrate
match
Today.
as well.
You could work them both together. Absolutely, you could. Really good idea, actually. And then what I've also done here, you've got a heart die, a balloon die, and a star die. So that star die, Debbie, I have cut out 6 times within black. And then those little dies that you were saying you can create your own shaker elements with.
Yeah.
What I've done is I've run that through the mint card from the Myths and Legends and just stuck the little mint
onto
star
the little stars
into the middle there. And then let's go into here. What I am going to do, because I hadn't originally planned on doing that 8 with the inky background we've created, what I'm going to do is just to make that stand out a little bit more, I'm just going to stick that onto a bit of black card. We'll cut around that in a second. But what we can do is let's go down to the bottom corner here. You can pop these on foam pads. I'm going to keep these flat because my number 8 is raised, and also our shaker layer is raised. Let's overlap slightly, and then let's go in with my scissors. And the great thing with these sentiment stamps is you don't need to be neat. You can just follow along. Any rough edges does not matter. What would also work well is when you launch the occasion sentiments as well, Debbie.
Yes, they would.
For these as well.
Absolutely.
And then let's just finish off. So I'm going to go Celebrate 8 into the middle. Let's just pop a little bit of glue, and then bringing back that glue again, right within the middle there, like so. And then let's just do dot, dot, and then
That 8
dot.
is reminding me of a Scal Electrics.
Oh my God, yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah, so it does. Now you've said that.
I love this card though, it's
Yeah, we'll
beautiful.
go press that in, like so. So not only have we done our own shaker, but we created our own background using our liquid watercolors.
Love that.
And how fun and funky does that look? And we've only used the beads within that shaker. You've got your chunky glitter, and of course you've also got your whatever it is as well. Chunky glitter and something else, isn't there? Sequins.
Sequins, yes, I absolutely love that. What a fabulous card. And using those watercolours, you know, with that shaving foam, you're going to get different backgrounds every single time, which is amazing. So these are your numbers. What I also love about that, Craig, is that can be for any genre. So whether it be a young boy, whether it be a girl, it's going to work for all people, which is amazing. These are your numbers. So literally, we've got the 0 to 8. Your 6 turns around to be your 9. You've got that today. You've got all of your ordinals and your balloons and stars and hearts. So absolutely great set to have with your foam pads, your shaker sequins, your shaker glitter, and those amazing shaker beads as well, which are going to be incredible. So that's your showstopper. It's a 5-piece showstopper, and that's £77. $80, should I say? Not $80, $77.80 or £61.96. But a great platinum price as well, £49.57 or 80, £62.24. I've got my glasses on, but it's quite far away. Right, we have a few extra pieces to show you. So these ones, right. got some to show you. Now, do you know we showed you the Ski Lodge, the 12 by 12? I've now got the Ski Lodge paper pad in the 6 by 6. So if you like that 12 by 12 that came in Sara's box, if you didn't get hold of that and you did like the papers, you can get that in the 6 by 6 size. So beautiful design. These have not been opened. I'm going to open them. I'm going to open them. Be a shame not to show them because they are beautiful designer papers of that Ski Lodge theme. So let's have a look at them. Amazing price, £3.19 platinum or Oh yes, it's a price drop. Of course, I was thinking it was the deal of the days, but it's not, it's the price drop. We're going to drop the price of this. So there's me thinking that's a brilliant price, but there they go, the chevrons are coming down. It's gonna get better. Oh my goodness, I've just seen what it is. Go, go, go. Check out, check out, check out. You wanna buy that one, that's ridiculous. $1.59 or $2.79. Absolutely amazing for your 6 by 6 Ski Lodge, Scandinavian, beautiful designer papers. Absolutely buy that one because that is crazy, crazy, crazy. Right, I've got a Hoppy Easter. Another price drop we've got on these as well. So, but you've got to be quick to get these. This one is your 12 by 12. It's your Hoppy Easter. I mean, it's the right time of year, really, isn't it, to be getting your Easter stuff made out. Oh, it's not open as well. Oh no! Oh no, no, no! Right. Oh. Strength, brute force. There we go.
Superman.
I know, trying here. Right, there we go. I love this pad. I love this pad so much. Hang on, let's get to the right at the back. There we go. This is beautiful for your spring, your summer makes, your Easter. I mean, there's some with Easter eggs on, so obviously Easter inspired, but there's lots of papers in this pad that don't have to be Easter. Love that. Look at those. I mean, literally, you've got 9 toppers if you want. Don't worry, be hoppy. I love that. So beautiful. Look at that. Those florals all year round, springtime. It's just beautiful. So many gorgeous designs in this pad. It's one of a Hoppy Easter, which is from our Violet studio. Look at that, absolutely gorgeous. You've got those stripes there as well. You've got more toppers. I mean, such a beautiful pad to have. Now, where are those chevrons? Let's show them because that is not your price. Your price is coming even lower. We're going to show it now that way. $2.79 or $3.99. That's incredible value. Again, grab that one. It's got 30 sheets in there, all those toppers, and you've just got spring papers that you can use throughout the year. So absolutely beautiful design. Love that one. I have one more to show you on the price drop. This one is 'Tis the Season. This is your Christmas collection, Home for Christmas, Violet Studios. What you're getting here, you're actually getting a 10 pack, which is your 5 cards and 5 envelopes matching, which is incredible. I mean, that's a brilliant price anyway, isn't it? I mean, your platinum price is $3.19 or $3.99. I'm going to just open these so I can show you the actual cards because they are pretty awesome. Look at the envelopes that you get in there. I mean, who doesn't want a candy cane envelope? Look at that.
Brilliant.
Love those. Absolutely beautiful. Then you're getting all your card blanks as well. So you've got your 3, I think you get 3 designs of this one, which is your 'Tis the Season. La 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 la. Look at that. How cool are they? I love those ones. 3 of those ones. And then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So you've actually got 10 cards. So 10 cards and envelopes. So that's one, that's one, that's one. Show us the chevrons. Here we go, we're going down. I can't believe this is going lower than that because I think that's an amazing deal. Oh! $1.59 or $1.99. Absolutely grab those ones. Kids are going to love those. Multiple order those. Amazing. With your candy cane envelopes. I mean, that's a steal. That's an absolute steal. I love price drop. We give you those amazing deals, but they don't stop there because Craig has got 3 more for you.
You do indeed. So from your cards to your gift wrapping, also the Violet Studio, part of the Nutcracker. Now, this is giving you all your key components for you to do your own gift wrapping, being able to decorate your own gift wrapping. Let's just show you everything that we're going to get inside before we do that drop. You're going to be getting all of this white and gold twine. Look at the rolls that you're getting there, using it with Beyond Christmas. We're going to be getting your papers that you can then start to, well, these are like your tissue papers for you to then, of course, start to wrap around the gifts. You're going to be getting your decorative tape as well. So it's a bit like your washi tape. You're going to be getting that one. You're going to be getting your little tabs as well. So these ones you can write your little messages on the back. You're going to get a full load of those. Look at all of these pom-poms you're going to get. In actual fact, that would work well with that as well, wouldn't it? You're going to get all of these pom-poms, and then gosh, look at that. You've got a tassel. A tassel is worth the hassle. You're getting that full bag of tassels. So you're getting all of that, $9.99 or $12.99. That's what you would be, but what we're going to be, let's drop it down to $3.99. $3.99 or $5.19. Do you know what? You'd be close to that for just one roll of your twine. If you go into your craft stores, your little independent stores, look how much a whole roll of twine would be. You've got all that tissue paper that you can wrap the gifts up. You've got all of those tassels with that metal end. You've got all of those pom-poms. You've got all of the tags as well that you can write the names on the back if you want, all foiled. And you've got your decorative tape as well. You're going to get that whole kit, part of the Nutcracker from Violet Studios. And actually, doing you one, you've got two. You've got two of your decorative tapes in there as well. All of that, $3.99 or $5.19 platinum. Make sure you grab that one before it goes, because that is awesome. Right, we're going to go in from, of course, the Nutcracker to the Best in Show. Still all part of our Violet Studios here. So this is giving you everything for you to make your own cards. You can frame your own cards, maybe a little 6x6 memory pages, you can use them, because what you're going to be getting is all of these pre-cut frames. These are in here. You're also going to be getting your gold foil tape, that's in there. These little self-adhesive enamel dots, they're in there. You're going to get your photo corners. This is why it would make a really good memory book or memory page. You've got your sticky alphabet. You've got all your stickers here for woof woof, fetch, first walk, time for treats. You've got all of these little icons as well. Then what you've got is the actual book itself. So you can pop a little photo in the front. So if you've got your doggy from a puppy, you can then start to scrapbook within that 6x6 forum, keeping and building the memories. Or if you no longer have that furry friend around anymore, then of course start to create that memory book with them in mind too. You've got all these papers, all of that fab at $9.99 or $12.99, but you don't want to pay that tonight because the chevrons are in. We are gonna be $3.99.
That's amazing.
$3.99, Debbie, $5.19. Photo corner, stickers, frame, gold tape, enamel dots, the actual photo framed book as well. So you're just going to pop your photo in the back there, slot it in, and you've got all these blank pages to decorate, and you've got all of these 6x6 papers as well. Different designs, different colours as well. All of that you're getting for $3.19 or $5.19 platinum. Really, really good one. Even at today's price, if you're not platinum, a really, really good one. Part of Violet Studios, that's my second one. As Davina McCall used to say in Big Brother, fancy another? Here we go. This is it. Home for the holidays. This is a humdinger of a kit. Absolutely humdinger, where you're going to be getting over 400 elements, I think it is. Over 400 elements here. You've got your alphabets, you've got your papers, you've got your tags, you've got your tapes in there as well. It's all in. Oh, I don't even want to open all of that. Let's be really good and let's open it that way. There we go. Tracy's working late tonight. You've got all of these card toppers in there, 28, sticky alphabets, envelope seals. You've got all of these stamps in here, clear stamps in there, 14 of them. You've got a 6x6 paper pad as well with toppers in there. You've got more of those cards and envelopes that Debbie was showing you. That's in there. And of course you've got all of these pom-poms as well within that beautifully presented gift box. $19.99, $24.99. Not today. We are going to be bringing in those chevrons where you're going to be paying... Wow!
Ooh, half price, like that.
$7.99 for all of that, the cards, the envelopes, the papers, you've got your stamps, you've got your envelope seals, you've got your alphabet stickers, you've got your card toppers in there, you've got all your pom-poms in there, $9.99 or $12.49 if you're not in Club Inspire and not Platinum. If you are Platinum though, you're going to be $7.99 or $9.99. That is another all 6 have been absolutely epic, but what a great price for a full card making kit.
Yeah, absolutely. Love a price drop. These are great and love them. Carol's saying, Lisa is saying, I've taken off every Friday from now until December. So Friday daytime will be crafting and napping. Nighttime is date night with hubby. Life is good.
I love
that,
idea.
Lisa. Absolutely. Jeanette is asking, how do you stop glitter from sticking to acetate?
That is a really, really good question. If you have got an anti-static bag, that will work, but don't worry, don't go hunting for one if you can't find one or not sure where to get one. Is it corn flour? It's
corn flour,
corn
yep.
flour. That is the substitute a lot of people will use. What some people will do, if they're clean, tights, if you've got tights, put some corn flour in there. I think some people sometimes say talc. I don't know, I've not tried it. But if you've got an anti-static bag, over the acetate first or the vellum first. It works with glitter, it works with flakes and that as well. But if not, just like a corn flour or something, and just dust it over, that should help.
Yeah, absolutely. Aya is saying, I made my first 2 shaker cards this week. I put fine glitter in the first one. It's everywhere. The second one is better sealed. We've all done that, don't worry. Carolyn's saying, what was the final size of your 8 by 8 inch card that you've done, Craig?
The number 8 card.
Oh, number 8 card. Sorry, the hashtag 8 card, yes.
It was 5 by 7, so it was a top fold 5 by 7. So top fold would just need 10 fold. So it's 5 by 7.
Fabulous. Carol is saying, I put faux snow in one of mine and it clouded up the window. I'm sure I did something wrong. It was like a blizzard. Again, anti-static bag will stop that doing that. So Nadia is saying, my daughter Chanel is turning 8 on her birthday and she is grinning from ear to ear watching Craig as if he's making this card for her. Oh, I absolutely love that. Do you know Chanel? Craig's laughing over there.
I'll have to explain.
You need to explain.
You're probably at the whole of UK, you'll probably know what I'm on about, certainly within Scotland, but definitely across the UK. During that horrible time of COVID, of course, there was a lady in Scotland who lost her parrot, and it was called Chanel.
Oh, okay.
And it was all over TikTok, it was all over social media of this lady with a very Ori Scottish accent in the middle of the street, in the middle of the day, shouting Chanel. And Nicola does it quite often, and it's hilarious. It cracks me up. And as soon as you said that, I knew Nicola would be laughing. Yeah, so we're not laughing at you, Chanel. We're just laughing, of course, at this lady on social media over COVID. Google it. You've got to Google it. Just put parrot in Chanel or something like that. It's funny.
Well, Chanel is not a parrot, we know that. She's turning 8 on her birthday. So happy birthday on your 8th birthday, Chanel.
Chanel.
Oh, that's so funny. Nicolette says, sorry, late to the show today. Hello, Craig, Debbie and the crew and friends from Vintage and crafty friends from Vintage Vegas. Nicolette is saying, love this card. Sarah saying, super cool card. So much love for the number 8 card. Aya is saying, I have enough papers, maybe not. One more doesn't hurt. No, absolutely not. And the puppy scrapbook is such a cute idea. And someone else, Sparkly So, is asking how long the price drop deals are good for. I'm not sure. I think 24 hours might just be the show, might just be the end of the show. So yeah, don't wait around is what we would say. Right, what's happening next? Are we going to go for a break? We're going to have a break. So just stay right there, don't go anywhere. We're just going to have a very short break and we will be right back.
It differs slightly depending how lively I'm feeling first thing in the morning. Sometimes I head to the gym. More often than not, I don't head to the gym and I go on the school run. After the school run, I'm normally in here getting about 10 o'clock. chatting with the producer, whoever that might be on the day. So I've started going home a little bit more now, actually, in between shows. I only live about 5 minutes up the road, so it's nice to take a bit of a break. Go and make a nice cheese sarnie. Yeah. Cheese sandwich. I love a cheese sandwich. Going home. I can't say the end of the day. You might want to keep this in. I can't say the end of the day, can I? The best part of the day is starting off and finding out what kind of a day it's going to be. Oh, probably night owl now. Never shower. He's so dirty. That's a really good question again. I'm a bath man. I love a bath. Coffee in the morning, tea in the evening. No breakfast. I don't really have breakfast. I tend to sort of eat my first meal around lunchtime. Craft along. My waistcoats, my range of waistcoats, because you've always got to have plenty of waistcoats ready for the day. Is help the guys pack up. I know you're looking at me saying you don't do that. I do. I'm not one of those presenters that comes in, you know, doesn't help the backstage crew. I'm always helping out. You just ask anybody else.
Come in, check my emails, then lay the shows out in the studio, set pack shots up. Then I will get new polls, pick shows, solve any problems that need solving. We deal with other teams where we receive marketing suites, we receive boards. We pick samples to send to Hobby Maker. We pick samples to send to QVC. We will take the previous shows out of the studios, set the new shows up, do floor manage occasionally, not all the time, making sure that the craft expert presenters have everything at hand that they need. Anything that they haven't got during shows, we will run about and get the products for them. Think on a morning when it's really quiet, I can get more done when there's nobody else in the building. Night owl. Morning. Coffee on a morning, tea the rest of the day. Savoury. Normally lunchtime. Craft along. Mobile phone. Christina's chicken wrap. Barry White, you're my first, my last, my everything. Go home and make the tea.
Hello, welcome back. I knew I was going to laugh.
I
was trying really hard to compose myself.
Showing Debbie the video with the Chanel, which can I just say, the lady was Liverpudlian, not Scottish. I don't know why I was saying that. Yes, we may have made the mistake of showing Debbie that clip in that little break.
Yeah, I shouldn't have watched it because it is very funny, yeah. So I literally typed in Chanel the Lost Parrot and it comes up, so anyone wants to go see. I mean, it's not funny because the poor woman's lost her parrot, but it is funny. Yeah, there's a good end to the story. It's a good end to the story. Right, name the collection. Oh.
Nah, I'm already out on that one.
I think I know it,
I know where it came from. I know the ink colour medium that it came from, but I don't know the name of the packet. Is that what you're wanting, the name on that packet?
Don't give him any clues. now, I thought I knew it and now I don't know. Yes, so...
Ah, okay. Oh, I was thinking it was just an individual set of stamps.
I think I might change my mind. Oh.
So is it from, like, I know you just said, Nicola, it's from a collection, so is it like either Nature Garden, Sara's signature? Right, okay, got ya. Yeah, our Crafter's Companion ones, gotcha. Right, okay, that makes it, well, I'm not going to say easier, but I thought it was just you know the stamps?
I really want to change my mind. Now I don't know, because there's 2 now.
See, yes, yes, I know.
I'm going to change my mind. I mean,
going to go.
Controversial.
I'm going to go.
Yeah, there's only 2 it can be.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
okay, I've changed my mind. So, okay. What have
Okay.
you got, Craig?
I've put Seize the Day.
So I've changed mine to Seize the Day. I did put Enchanted Ocean.
Enchanted Ocean.
I'm really gutted I changed my mind. I should have kept it, shouldn't I? I should have gone with my gut. That's what they say, don't they? Stay with your gut.
Yeah.
That was my first thought. I thought it's definitely that. And then I thought, actually, I don't think I've seen a card of Enchanted Ocean where it's just got them on it. There's always something else. But
To me, it was 50-50. It was 50. It was either Enchanted Ocean or it was Seize the Day.
So let's have a look. I think on the comments, Enchanted Ocean, lots put both. Yeah, so that was a tricky one. And
Yeah.
apparently it gets even more tricky, our Sam's telling us. So let's hit us with the next one, please, Sam.
Halloween is coming, Halloween is coming. Witches, cats, and big black
Cats. Ooh.
It's hard to believe that Halloween's gone now, isn't it? Bonfire's gone, all the way down to Christmas. You know, it's officially, you know it's officially Christmas in the UK anyway, when 2 things happen. One, Starbucks come out with their Christmas cups, kind of across the globe. The other one in the UK, the Calendar Club. When you go into, what do you call it? You get a shopping centre or a mall, and the Calendar Club's there with all the new calendars. That's when you know Christmas is here.
I don't think I've got this right, because I think this was from a collection last year, not this year. But I can't remember the name of that.
Oh, don't say that now. Now I'm questioning myself.
Yeah, but you might be right. I've only put what I could remember from this year, but I can't remember that in this year's collection. And I can't remember the name of last year's collection.
Okay.
Go on then, what have you put?
Vintage Halloween.
So I put Vintage Halloween because it's the only one I could remember. But I don't think it is Vintage Halloween. Oh, it is! I just like to add a bit of drama into that, you know.
Can anyone remember what last year's
No,
was?
I genuinely thought that was from
Halloween.
last year. I can't remember that on Vintage Halloween. But it's
What's last
obviously
year
there.
called?
All Hallows Eve, that was the one, and that's what I thought it was from, yes.
All Hallows.
Originally, before I then see it was the outline, I actually thought, because that's the same image, I think, that's in the pop at the books, the topper books, topper pads.
Yes, it is, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, right, we're even again, so 5, 6, 7 all. Oh.
Oh.
This one's very hard.
Very hard.
Whoa.
So I'm trying to work along the lines of the flower on the card, how it's been coloured, that time zone as to...
But that's completely different to the stamp or
I know,
dies.
but what I'm just meaning is it's been coloured using the medium that came out at the same time as the stamp, I think.
Oh, I haven't known.
Oh.
I'm going to go for what I've got in my mind. This is a difficult one, this one. Yeah, as long as I can change my mind, if you give me a clue and it doesn't go with what I've wrote. Oh, it's okay, so I'll take that one off.
Right. So I did, so Nicola was saying it's a Sheena launch. I was thinking, Sheena, the way that flower's been coloured. Can I ask though, what's the connection between the finished sample and the stamps? Is it just from the finished sample is from that range, Sam?
So I never did this range. I was on holiday at the time, so I know the one, but I have no idea what it's called. So I can't answer this one.
I'm trying to think of Sheena's. My mind's gone. I know it's not, but okay, give us one more clue. So the clue that Nick's given us is the first word is watercolor.
I don't know.
Now, my connection of what I was trying to explain is correct by joining the dots, and I'll explain. If I'm right, I'll explain why I was looking at the way the image has been called.
I have no idea what the collection's called because I remember it coming out while I was on holiday.
Yeah.
But I don't, and I never worked with it, so I don't know it. So, but what I've put is I've put watercolor fusion.
So I've put watercolor
Oh,
fusion.
well, the only reason I've put that is because, is it that what it is? And the only reason I put that, I really didn't know because that's what she does.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
wow, I'm really impressed with myself.
Going back and explaining on what I was saying at the start, Sam, can we look at that finished sample again you had there before? So my connection, the way that flower's been coloured, it's been coloured using the disappearing ink pad. So that is why, although it's different, I was thinking, right, disappearing ink pad, it had to have come
so that's
out
what someone said, the
with
disappearing
that sort
ink
of
pad.
range.
Yeah.
I just couldn't remember watercolour fusion, but there we go. Perfect.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Ah, I'm quite impressed with myself. Oh no! Have you wrote something already?
Yeah.
Oh, has that got a face in there? Oh. I only got it when I looked a bit closely then, otherwise I wouldn't have got it. I know, I should have done. I suddenly looked at that butterfly. What's that on there? And then I realised it's a skull. Do, 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 do.
You got yours?
Day of the Dead.
Day of the Dead! Stephen! I thought you were dead! Please say you've seen
Day
that
of
one.
the Dead, yes. So, yes, people were getting the watercolour fusion and the disappearing ink. There was other guesses too for that one. And yes, Day of the Dead, even me got that one. So I assume that was Jan. Oh, we're on question 10. Last question.
Oh. 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 This collection name's been said.
I have no idea.
The only thing I'll say is Nick's already said it. Oh, sugar. Oh, I just run the tip of my tongue as well. No, it's gone. Sugar lumps.
I have got an answer, yes.
Oh, that's going to bug. I know it's gone. It's gone. I've just put Halloween.
Yep.
Yep.
It's a Halloween collection.
It is indeed.
Oh, Craig.
Oh, it's annoying because Nick's just said it not that long ago. No, it's gone. It's gone.
Let's see if anyone's anything. No, nothing yet.
No, it's totally
Sure?
gone. Yeah.
I think if it's the one Nicholas said, it's All Hallows
All Hallows Eve.
But the spooky collection was in my head. All Hallows Eve. Oh, Craig, so unfortunate. And actually, that was only good because of what I'd said about the other collection.
That's right, yeah.
If that hadn't been said, neither of us would have got that one. So I think I win by default there. But a win's a win. So we will do the tie break just because it's good fun, and we'll do another one. But yes, so Facebook, 5 of you will be picked at random by our Jan, and you will have a voucher, and we'll give those names at the end of the show, which isn't. It's only 20 minutes away. Where does the time go? Right, tiebreaker, although it's not a tiebreaker, but we're just going to do it for fun. Fastest finger. Should we just shout then? Slow reveal, apparently. Yes, next bit.
No. Beep, 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 beep. Draw the line.
Yes, you're right. Well done. Ah, well done, Craig. Well done, yes. But it didn't count.
Didn't count. Load the bell.
Lots of Sheena collections in there. I'm not very good on Sheena collections. Yeah, I think Sam is clearly a fan of Sheena. Right, now, you know, Craig's been talking about it and he is going to do a quick demo with it as well. So we need to get this in so he's got plenty of time. But we've got the cracker die. It's our Christmas cracker die that we launched a couple of months ago. It is just the best die that you can have because literally it's going to make all your crackers, not just in one size, but multiple sizes. You can make them large, you can make them smaller. Honestly, it is a fabulous cracker. You're getting all these individual elements which are going to die cut into your cracker design itself. You've got tags on there, you've got embellishments on there. It's just beautiful. And then we've got the showstopper deal where you're getting all your embellishments to put inside, including your hats. So your hats will be inside there. We've got literally the tissue paper that you can wrap your gifts up and put inside. And we've got some additional little extras here. So you've got, what do you get if you eat a Christmas decoration? Tinselitis. Won't tell you any more than them. And then you've got some extra bits in here which are amazing. So you share 3 great things you are grateful for. I love them. Talking points, aren't they, at the table? May you be blessed. You are so loved. Thank you for all you do. So really great affirmations that you're getting inside there with your hats and your tissue paper. So that's a great deal today. All of that for $23.99 or $27.96. And as promised, Craig's going to do a demo with that using those shaving foams that have dried up now that you can use in the demo. What have you got for us, Craig?
Rightio, let's delve in. Let's just very, very quickly show you. These are the sort of things that you can be creating, but you can also be creative. You can make them thinner, you can make them longer, or what we're going to do in a moment is what with the papers we're making, we're just going to make it kind of one-sided cracker, so it could be a little gift box. But any of your luxury card you're going to be able to use, and as I say here, making it longer if you so wish. Right, let's take one of those A4 sheets that we done earlier on with that shaving foam. So I'm just going to go in with this one. We've got the two. We've got the first one that's really bright. We've got that subtler one. I'm going to use this one because what I have already done is I've pre-prepped some of my cracker using one of the sheets that we done within Masterclass, because of course we wouldn't have time to do that whole entire lot. So I'm going to go in and I'm filling my cracker within, you know, the area of the inky background that is most. So we're just going to run that one through. So within that cracker die, it's going to then cut out all the little diamonds, which, because we've done our inky background, those little diamonds, I know when it first launched, Debbie, you either done a demo or you made a card using the little waste that came out, the little diamonds.
Yes, that's right, yeah.
Well, of course, because you've now got all these inky diamonds, keep them and use them to decorate your card or make your backgrounds. So I'm going to keep them and then take them home. So I'm going to bring my cracker in here.
That looks fabulous. And actually, Craig, brilliant to go with your card that you made.
Definitely.
Because crackers don't have to just be for Christmas. This could be a little gift for somebody, couldn't it?
Well, it could, because we're going to do it as like a gift box. We're going to chop off the bottom.
Amazing.
So there's a gift box to go with the card.
Perfect.
So what we're going to do here is let's do one column, and I'll bring in the one that I've already just about finished. So we've got a variety of these dies here. We've got the decorative dies, the decorative panel dies, and I've got one that's Christmas, and you've got two that are kind of generic here. So what I'm going to do is if I take this one, like so, and then what I'm doing, so this side here, this has got my glue tab. So I'm going to die cut that one in every second one. So that one I'll do that one, miss. I'm going to do it in that one, miss. And then I'm going to do it on that one here. So let's do one of them. So I'm going to just tape that down. Now it's easier for me to see up close where my embossed lines are. Now I know it'll be harder on the screen for you to see, but when you're doing it at home, then of course you'll see it easier. Now at this point as well, what you can do is you can just jump to your junior plates if you want to, because we don't need the cracker to go all the way through. We only need it to go to that one point, reverse it, and this bit is going to cut into my card because I'm not using that outer die. So I'm just going to line up like so, and then I can run it through. And because of the G2, of course, you can see I've got my card stock. It's not any specific way, as long as it's on my junior plates. Can use my larger plates, of course, but because it's just that one little section, I just thought let's use our junior plates. So I'm then going to lift that one up, and then I've got that beautiful into there. So what I would then do is I've got some yellow cardstock. So that same die, let's pop these little bits out here. So pop them together. I'm going to go close to the edge of my plate here. So I'm going to align that one up like that. So that die that I used a moment ago, Debbie, that's the one that I would do into that one there and that one there.
Yeah.
So cut, miss, cut, miss, cut. And I'm doing that so that my glue tab is on the left-hand side. Turn that around, run that one through. So that's going to give us a separate decorative little panel. And all of these you can use individually. You don't have to use them with the cracker. So as this one comes out, we're going to pull that out here. So we've now got our individual rectangle. And then what I would do, Debbie, with my tacky glue, I would stick that straight over the top. So we're just highlighting that design.
So pretty.
But for time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the one that I've already started.
Oh, fabulous.
So this is the background that I done in Masterclass on Monday. So what I've done, exactly as I done a moment ago, done the same again, and we finish this off. The only difference, Debbie, is I've put acetate onto the back.
Oh, okay.
Just so that if you're popping a little gift or something, then it's not going to fall out.
Yeah.
Because it's really, really thin as well, I'm going to use my tacky glue, because you can use our tacky glue with acetate. You will just need to let it dry a fair bit longer than you would with your cardstock. You can still just go in with your red liner tape, round the edge. But if I go into here, we're going to have enough grab time So I can just press that in, and then what I can do is turn that around, and then we're going to go onto the back here, like so, and I'm just going to add my glue into that fine detail. And it would work if you've got, typical, I've had my glue sorted all day, and just as we come to the end of the day, we are having a little bother. So I'm going to jump to my dots here. I'm just going to be careful because this is the sort of die cut your dotty tape runner's perfect for.
Yeah.
You just need to take care on all those little intricate bits. So let's take, fingers just grabbed a bit of the back end, so let's add a bit more. So let's turn that one around, and then we're going to overlay straight over that top. And then we're going to press. So let's press that into here. Now, the reason, Debbie, that I wanted to start with my glue tabs on the left-hand side, that is because if I popped that grid into here, you would see a little bit of that glue tab once you've tucked it under. Now, you could trim it a bit thinner, but just to avoid that, that's why I've done my window towards that glue tab here.
Oh, great tip.
So I'm just going to fold all of these bits here. So I'm just going to fold. So if we're looking at it like that, so we're going to do a mount and fold, then that middle panel or channel is going to be a valley, as though it's going V like a valley, and then we're going to do mountain again here. The cracker's really, really self-explanatory, certainly after you've done one. So we're going to repeat that once again. So let's just form them together. We're going to then fold that one over, and then we're just going to then press that down. You can give it a burnish as well if you want. Going in with our glue tabs. Now this is going to create a full single-sided cracker. If you wanted it to be five-sided cracker, just chop off the end. Always make sure you're not chopping off the glue tab end, it's that opposite end. If you want to do a four-sided, just chop off 4 sides and so on. And we're going to, that goes for expanding it as well. So we've now got, you can see here, the cracker starting to come to shape. So this is where the cracker's going to be like. But what I'm going to do, let's bring in my guillotine. And on one part, so here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop right down that centre. So if I chop all the way down here, and what you're going to find, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let me just show you what I'm counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The seventh hexagon that you've got, Debbie, is going to be the perfect size for your actual cracker.
Oh, okay.
So I've already cut that one out. So if we start to form this together like we would do a cracker, so I'm going to add my glue tabs on. I'm going to turn that around like so, and then we're just going to press that in. I'm going to press that one into here. Now I'm going to do it on the opposite side, but just visually so you can see how that's going to be a perfect fit.
Perfect.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to then fold them in. Let's see if I can get enough of my glue going. Let's just jump to our other one here. Let's see if we can get that one going. So I'm just going to add my glue onto here, and then we can then add that to the base. Now, is that not perfect or what? So as we're just going to then manoeuvre and manipulate that into place. Of course,
That's
we're going to have
such
to
a good way of using your nesting dies.
It is, isn't it? Let that grab, and it is, it's just the way I'm holding it in together, it is a perfect fit. So of course, you're going to hold that. Now, could be using our tape runner. Let me just let that, get that to a point where it's grabbed. And so that you can see if we just then pop and press those in. So you can see we've got a nice hold, so we can see that there.
Yeah,
and what
perfect.
I'm going to do
It's so good.
it is absolutely spot on. You're just going to spend that little bit of time. Alternatively, Debbie, before you add or before you glue the panels down the side, what you could do, you know, like with your star box die, you know how you form the edges around each section first?
Yeah.
You could do that if you want to. But what I'm going to do is let's just turn that around for now. And then what I can do, I've got a second one, which if I just add my glue onto here, what we can do is we can then pop that one in, and then I'm just going to use my pokey tool. We're just going to manipulate that into place. We need to then just pick that up, open it up, and of course you can do that. There we go, pressed in. That'll also give us another base now, solid base. In actual fact, I would highly recommend pop that middle one in first, because that's given us that perfect hexagon for us to now align our base. Like so, let that grab a little bit longer. But if I just come along now, let's go, I don't have much coloured ribbon, so let's just go in with a little bit of grey, which will still complement because our cracker, our card has black on it. So if we just press...
I do love this idea of making a little box out of it. Really lovely. I mean, this looks nice to go with your card for a birthday present, but really nice for your table, like Christmas table presents.
Yeah, absolutely. Having now a little gift. So we've got, I know it's a bit of a rush at the end, but the whole purpose with Friday Night Live, Debbie, is I wanted to show you with the liquid watercolours how you can create your own backgrounds. Create your own backgrounds to turn that into a card, and then take that background that you've used for the card to then make a little box using the crackers, and showing you how easy it is to use your hexagon nesting dies to create that box of the cracker. So it's just theming that whole show together.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. I think you'll agree. Craig has done some awesome demos, and I've certainly learnt a lot. Nadia is saying Craig is going to make me need the cracker set now. Absolutely, everyone needs that cracker set. Carol saying my husband is buying a new car today, so he's in a happy place. Good day to get some birthday boxes delivered. And Barbara is saying that cracker be good birthday one as well. Yeah, absolutely. We've also got our winners. So the £10 vouchers goes to our Facebook winners. Ricky Linford, Leaford, Nancy Hart, Evelyn Kiefer, Nadia Thompson and Amelia Batiste. You will have to just message us at down below here, CTV prizes at crafterscompanion.co.uk. Just let them know that you've won the £10 voucher. I couldn't think what you were winning then. Your £10 voucher, and they'll make sure that you get that sent to you. Right, so what are we looking at now? Sorry, next. Viewer images. Yes, I forgot you're sending your images in. Yes, so let's have a look at some of your viewer images. First one coming up now, Diana Harrison. Look at this. Now you're getting 50 bonus points. That is beautiful using our crystal visions. Absolutely gorgeous design. I love that with those eyes in the background. Brilliant, there. Isn't it? That's very cool. So well done, Diana. You get 50 bonus points. Our next one is from Anna Atkinson. Another 50 bonus points. Love this one. You've used the actual, I think I made a box similar to this. So you've used the illusion film and created out of the Sheena's Enchanted Ocean, which I got wrong earlier, which I thought that's what it originally was, and I should have stuck to that one.
Well, you won.
That's a beautiful box, Anna. Thank you for sending that in. You've got 50 extra bonus points. The next one we've got is from... Jeanette McPake, 50 bonus points to you for a beautiful Christmas card. I love this one, absolutely lovely. Very jolly card, that one with Santa.
I love those sentiments we've done as well, the layerable, cuttable.
Yeah,
Christmas
absolutely. And the
segments.
top one, I remember those ho ho
Yeah.
ho. Do you remember that we had in with those little images there? Absolutely love that one. Jeanette, you've got 50 bonus points. Michelle Harris has sent this in, which is beautiful. You've got lots of different designs going on here. Lots of embossing as well. That's swirl designs. Absolutely love these, Michelle. You've also got 50 bonus points. Amazing. We've got one more to give away, 50 bonus points to Shelley White. Absolutely love this one, Shelley. You've used one of my all-time favourites. I love these fancy fonts. They're beautiful. And that's such a lovely card with your embossing, your gilding wax. Yeah, absolutely stunning. Shelley's got 50 bonus points. There we go. Look at that. I mean, Friday Night Live, it's a place to give away prizes. So we've given away our vouchers, given away those amazing points, which is good. Thank you, everyone that's joined us today. It's been an absolute brilliant day. Craig, thank you for the last couple of days. I've absolutely loved working with you.
No, thank you very much. Have a blast next week, because you're here next week, aren't
Yes,
you?
I'm here next week. Yeah, I'll be back next week, but I'll be on that side, so busy doing everything I need to do next week. We've also got a couple of launches next week as well. So with the new paper pads, which I absolutely love. I know you love them as well.
Absolutely, I do. So what I would say is chop and change, because Debbie's here next week. I'm at Hobby Maker on the Tuesday and the Thursday. They're letting me loose back on Soane Street on the Wednesday.
I know, brave boy. I wouldn't have a clue. I'd be like, what does this do?
What does this do? This is a bit of thread. What does this do? What does this do?
So we're going to have a lovely week, Craig,
Thank
down
you.
at Hobby Maker, and we'll see you back
Thank
here
you,
very
Debbie.
soon. Yes, I will be back from Monday here all week in fact, I think we've got 3 new launches next week. Yeah, I think we have 3. Leanne is bringing something to you, a new launch on Wednesday. I've got the Age Papers. I've then got the All Occasions Words on Friday. So I'm not sure, what is Leanne bringing us? Can't remember. Oh, the outline die. Oh, yes, those outline dies. Yeah, they're absolutely beautiful. So amazing. Thank you, everyone that's joined us today. Still lots of people coming through. Jana said great show. So thank you, Jan, for being on socials for us today. If you can think of anything you want to ask me for Monday, then ask away, because we've got lots going on. We've got masterclasses, we've got craft-alongs, we've got craft-alongs over the weekend, so which is great. It's really good now that we're putting the craft-alongs on at the weekend. So if you want to craft along, then just tune in over the weekend. Are they at 5 p.m? Am I right in thinking? I think they're at 5 p.m, but you will check on those and make sure you get hinted. Anyway, have a great weekend. Love to you all. Bye for now. Bye.
Toodles.